guys, today I'm going to talk to you about some phrasing possibilities around the drum set. This is going to use a selection of paradiddles, double paradiddles and a triple paradiddle. The reason I prefer to use this approach as opposed to the conventional linear gospel chops is because there are so many possibilities of musical phrases that you can actually go through with this. So I'm going to start here by just talking a little bit about it. So the key to this is to accent all the stabs. So you fill in the spaces with the possible paradiddle combinations that are open to you. And so the song that I'm actually going to use as an example is the actual bass line from the song Bad by Michael Jackson. So if we're counting along, we know that so if we're going to count, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. So, yeah, excuse the singing, by the way. It's not one of my specialties, I'll say that much. But as you can hear from all the stabs, the first 3 stabs start at the beginning of each note. So it'd be 1, 2, 3. So we've got quite a bit of space in there to fill in, which should be 4 16th notes, because this is all going to be done in 16th notes. So it would make sense to fill in those 4 16th notes by accenting the first using a single paradiddle. So we'd have 3 single paradiddles, which will sound like this together. So that's the first part of it, which is the ba ba ba, and the next part will be ba 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 ba. So logically it makes sense to hit the one hand using a double paradiddle, which would go like this. Because we've got 3 single paradiddles here, the first paradiddle leads with the right, the second leads with the left, the third leads with the right once again. So logically, that would mean to continue this phrase, you'd have to start the double paradiddle with your left hand. So when you combine the 3 single paradiddles and the double paradiddle together, it would sound like this. So after the double paradiddle with the left hand, you'll then do another double paradiddle with the right hand to continue the phrase. So it's ba 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 ba, which should sound like this. So to round off the phrase, we will add a single paradiddle and then a double paradiddle at the end of it. So the whole phrase should sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba da da ba da da ba da da ba ba da da ba ba da da ba da da ba 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 da da ba da da ba da da ba 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 da da ba ba ba. So I'm going to play the whole phrase for you now. So now I see you asking, well, what do I actually do with this combination? Well, there are many things you can do with it. The conventional easy way would be to just play it on the snare, but it just gets a bit repetitive and boring if that's just what you stick to. So I've spoken about this loads of times. I'm sure you've heard loads of other drummers talk about this loads of times as well. The best way to make the most out of these patterns is to just explore them around the kit. So you play them on the toms. another way that you can orchestrate this phrase is also to just play it with cymbals. So right hand's usually there, left hand's usually here. You can sort of just experiment with what sounds best for you. Some of you might even have like 10 cymbals going all the way across. All I've got just 2 crashes, a ride, hi-hat, splash, and a china. So I'll see what I can do with that. And you can also mix up the cymbals with the toms, which could sound like this. So what you can do with this pattern, you can orchestrate it by taking your right hand and moving it onto a cymbal, or you can move it onto a cowbell, and then you can just take some of the accents with the left hand and just ghost note them, but it's still going to be using the same sticking pattern as we've already covered. Now, the reason I like to do this with the cowbell is because it gives it a nice David Garibaldi, Dave Weckl kind of feel to it, which is loads and loads and loads of fun to actually play. So I'm going to give that a go, and we'll see how we get on. So thanks for checking out another one of my videos. If you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, where you will see some covers, some more lessons, and whatever decides to pop up on your feed. So until next time, thanks a lot for checking my channel out. I'll see you soon.